Hey guys, this is Chris. Just a little update on what's going on with me and my life. We are building a shop. This is the concrete we got laid down. Um, it's been a long time coming for this for me. I've been waiting for almost 20 years to build a shop and finally had a place to do it. Um, it's a nice day, so I've been kind of working on this a little bit. We had the concrete poured about a month and a half ago. The groundwork done and the concrete and all that stuff. So today I was starting to do the layout on the base panels and on the shop. It's a metal steel building. It's basically what they call an S building. It's kind of like a Quonset hut. It's 40 feet wide and 60 feet deep. So this is standing on the edge. This is a I was this is not really the building that I really wanted to build, but I had to kind of make my decision whether I wanted a conventional pole barn style building or um, this kind of building, which I really wanted a conventional building that looked kind of like, squared off roof like the house. This is more like a Quonset hut type thing. But the eave height is going to be, or the roof height is going to be 15 foot 9 inches inside the building, and it comes up on off this here. This is the base plate. It comes up 4 feet, then it connects to what's called a J panel, which starts the arch of the building. And I will be able to stand right here inside the building and on the edge and not hit my head. So where it starts to bend, it'll probably be 6 to 8 feet high, and it'll come up and over and back down to the other side, and it'll be at the top of the ceiling, it'll be 15 feet, 8 inches or 9 inches or something like that. So had to kind of make up my mind if I wanted square feet or if I wanted a conventional style building with no concrete, because it was about the same price just to build a pole barn that was going to be 40 by 60 was $38,000, and they couldn't do it until December or January. So I decided to go this route, and I got, you know, and that was without concrete. So I have right now invested in the slab and the concrete. I'm into it $20,000, and the building kit was a little over 14,000. So to have the building on concrete, you're looking at $36,000, which was in my budget. I couldn't go much more than that. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait till next year to do the electrical and stuff, but I'll do that all myself. But it's definitely going to be a nice shop. I want to put a paint booth back here in the corner. I'm not really sure how big to go with it. Each one of these squares is about 10 by 10 and 200 or 2,400 square feet total. So I was thinking about doing the paint booth right in this corner here and doing maybe 15 wide, so it'd be halfway into this square, 5 feet into that square, so almost level with that tree there, and 20 feet deep, which will be 2 squares. That'll still give me 40 feet in front of the paint booth, and 25 feet on the side. So let me know what you guys think size-wise, or what would be a good size to build it. Um, it's never going to be a wasted space, because I can always store a car in there when I'm doing, a finished car, when I'm doing working on another car. So it'll always be a good thing to have. I think I can fit a 68 or 69 Firebird in that space without any problem. 20 feet deep and 15 feet wide. Of course, I might go all the way over to this line here, the second line over. Yeah, so that would be 20 feet, and leave me 5 feet of room on this side. And I could put the compressor back here and have a little paint mixing area outside the booth, and I can put a door right here into that little area, and that way I can seal off it entirely from the rest of the shop. So I could have a door that would go into the paint mixing area, and my compressor would be back there, maybe, I don't know, and have the paint, mixing area, and I could have another door that goes into the booth. That way I could have it, completely clean inside and not have to worry about walking in and out from the shop area. But that's all, stuff I have to figure out later. This is my property. That's where that 70 Camaro was that I went up and took that video for Jeff Lindsay earlier this last year, or earlier this year actually. It's my service truck. That's the barn that all my other stuff's stored in right now. And I kind of like to get it out of there, that way mice and stuff can't get into it. And I'm hoping I can seal this building up good enough. It's going to have a 10 by 10 door on the front. I only have one door. I thought about doing two, but with the grade here, it's kind of steep, so I'm going to have to do something with this grade so I can, actually get in and out of it with a car. I think that, so that opening is going to be 10 foot wide by 10 feet high. And I have an exhaust fan to put back there, and I'm kind of trying to decide what to do for lighting as well. I mean, I'd like to go with all LED lighting. Give me some ideas if you guys have an idea what I could do, cost effective wise. I know LEDs aren't cheap, but I think that would be a lot better option than just regular incandescent, 8-foot fluorescent lights. But I mean, if I have to go that route, I will. Just trying to figure out what would be the best use. Paint booth area, I don't know. Lighting wise, I know lighting's very important in there, but I don't have any idea what I want to do with that yet. Of course, that's going to be next year, so it's probably going to take me a month and a half to actually erect this building. I need to start drilling holes for the base plates over on this side into the concrete, and I have a little hammer drill, and it's just not going to cut it. I'm going to have to get a rotary hammer to do this, because that one hole was taking like 20 minutes to do one hole with a hammer drill. So I'm going to probably go invest in a rotary hammer tomorrow and make it hopefully a lot quicker. I have to drill 180 holes in the concrete, so that's a lot of holes. So each side there's a hole every foot on the sides, and a hole every foot on the back. So there's 40 holes there, 15 on each side of where the doors is, and 60 holes on the side. So that's a lot of holes to drill. That, and other than that, everything else has been going really good. My mom's been doing real good. Yeah, everything's going pretty good. Excited to get the shop built. And it's been a long time coming, and I haven't had an update in quite a while, so I apologize for that. I've just been real busy trying to get this whole shop ordeal was kind of a nightmare, trying to get bids, and bid after bid after bid, and they're all way more than I can afford. One of them was for a 36 by 48 with concrete in it, was almost $60,000. So I definitely couldn't afford that. So anyway, hope y'all are having a good time and working on your projects a lot. I hope to be working on mine real soon in here. Of course, it may take some time. Once I get the shop built, I have to get a garage door. I have the building didn't come with a door, so I have to get a 10 by 10 door for that, and probably maybe I'd like to put maybe a double door in the back so I can drive my lawnmower through here to get to the back of the property, now that I've pretty much maximized the use of this area, and can't get my lawnmower around to the back of it anymore. So I might put a door in right here to go to the back. And yeah, pretty exciting stuff for me. Can't wait to get this thing done. Get all my toys out here and get it all to where I can set it up. I want to paint this. There's some staining on this concrete. I don't know what that stuff will just clean off or what, but I was thinking about painting doing some like epoxy floor coating in here, probably like a light machinery gray type, almost the same color as the concrete, but be all one uniform, floor paint type stuff. But I know that stuff, when it gets wet, it's kind of slick, but I think there's things you could do around that, to get around that. But anyway, that was just an update from me, and I hope you guys are all having a good time and working on your projects a lot. I know Nick is. Nick's been working on his stuff a lot. He's doing a great job on a 67 Camaro, or 68 Camaro now. He just finished up a 73 or 74. But anyway, thanks for watching, and click that like button and subscribe. Thank you.